Sending in the troops. Okay, here's an email. When I mentioned the idea of tariffs to my brother a few days ago, he was horrified by the idea and claimed the Great Depression was caused by tariffs.
Smoot Hawley.
What is your take on this view? Bill in Iowa. Andrew, answer this. I need to run down, and I think I left the fire on my tea kettle.
That's not good.
And no, it's not. So you
deal with the tea. I'll deal with the Smoot Hawley tariffs.
Answer this question from Bill. Okay.
Yeah. So, Bill, this is something that a great many economists blame for the breadth and depth of the Depression. Quite a handful say that it was the cause of the Depression. Now, you can tell your brother that the cause of the Depression is that the Federal Reserve was given the power to coin money in 1913. While a war was being prosecuted in 1914, they mobilized the credit of the United States without the knowledge of the people and loaned it to Europe. So, in effect, the Federal Reserve from 1914 to 1928 printed 3 times as much money as, from the inception in 1913 to 1928, printed 3 times as much money as there was gold and silver to back it up. When the people that held these notes started trying to redeem them, naturally there wasn't enough to go around, and institutions started closing. In response, of course, we had the Smoot-Hawley tariffs, made famous in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, when Ben Stein was pointing to it and saying that it was the cause of the Depression, probably where your brother got the idea. At any rate, it was not the cause. Now, many would argue it exacerbated, and I won't argue with that because we were at the time running a trade surplus. And in order to generate additional revenue, since the income tax wasn't working, since everyone was in trouble in the United States, they figured we'll just raise taxes on imported goods, and it started a trade war, as predictably it would. The other countries started imposing tax on U.S. manufactured goods, and so there was a net loss we went to a trade deficit instead of a trade surplus. So your brother may be correct, but I would point him to the American plan, which is at the founding of this republic, strong tariffs at the border. We owned the central bank. So the money that came in from the tariffs was put into the central bank, into the treasury. The profits from the central bank were put into the treasury, and then the money was spent in internal improvements, which is what made America great in the first place. So I disagree that the Great Depression was caused or even contributed to by the Smoot-Hawley tariff, and instead was caused and controlled by the issuance of more money, paper money, than there was gold and silver to back it up, all under the supervision of our independent Federal Reserve System.
Good job, man. You did it.
Thank you.